Hello, everyone. Welcome to another season of Passion Fruit, where passion is brought to life. Everybody says, known is a drop, unknown is an ocean. That is very, 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 very true. Because we think that we know everything, but there's actually so many things that we don't know in life, so many people we don't know in life. And today, I've got the opportunity to sit and speak with a living legend, all the way from Karnataka, all the way from India, from a town called Bangarpet and Kolar. She is none other than the Iron Lady of India, Khudsiya Naseer, also known as Khushi. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಖುಷಿ ಅವರೇ,
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್,
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಆರಾಮಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
Super. Thank you very much for agreeing to come and talk to us. It's a great pleasure. It's a great honor to have you on our sets. Um,
Thank you for having me here, sir. It's my honor.
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Khushi, let's start with your childhood. We want to know everything about how the journey of becoming Khudsiya Naseer to the Iron Lady of India. We want to know about that journey. I know it's an incredible journey. We want to know about that. So let's start with Bangarpet, Kolar.
Bangarpet.
Bangarpet, yeah.
So before that, are you ready to connect with me?
Absolutely.
Because my story is very emotional story, so I want you to connect with me.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
So my father was a driver instructor in a department called Karnataka State Road Transport Corporation. And my mom, she was just 25. My father was like 32 or 33, and they had 4 kids. So suddenly my father passed away due to a heart attack, and our tragedy started from there. Our struggle started from there. So when
How old were you at that time?
I was just 2.5 years old. I have 3 more siblings. I have elder sister, elder brother. Me and my sister, we are twins. So when me and my sister we were born, so my mama, so after 1 week, immediately 1 week, my mama passed away. So he went for the swimming, and unfortunately he passed away. And after that 2.5 years, when we were 2.5 years old, my father passed away. So we got the tagline like we were unlucky for the whole family. And when we were little kids, we used to play with our cousins. They were all calling us unlucky girls for the family. And my aunties, even my mom, she used to tell us, like, she used to taunt us, like, you ate your father. And we were very little. We were like 5 years, 6 years. We were, we were deeply hurted due to that. And when we were studying in 4th standard, we were 9 year old. So that is when we had first suicide attempt, me and my sister.
Wow.
Yeah. So actually what children need is, they need emotional support, they need security, they need parents advocacy, they need educational choices, they need career choices, and they need a good atmosphere at home, positive atmosphere at home, and they need pampering. But I did not had anything in this. I was like, my story is all about raising beyond the adversities. So when we were 4th standard, we had first suicide attempt. Then it was multiple times I have attempted suicide.
Attempted.
Yeah. So, but still, I'm here in front of you, standing strong, tall, always smiling.
That's
And
incredible.
my heart is full of love and compassion.
That's incredible.
Yes.
After that, please go ahead.
So after that, when me and my sister were in 7th standard, so it was the situation was unbearable for us, and the pain was huge. We were so depressed. So my mom had BP on that time, so she was having tablets called Anzet and Stamlo. So my sister and me, we went to the multiple medical shops, and we had we bought the tablets, and we were like 12 years old. We distributed among between us two, and we had tablets.
You had
sleeping
your mother's
tablets.
tablets.
Yeah. and 10 to 11 or 12 tablets each one we had. And my mom, what she did, she made us to sleep in some dark room, and every evening she used to come and she was open the door. She used to open the door and she was seeing. I don't know what kind of thinking she had. Like she was checking whether we are alive or not, and she was closing the door and she was going. Like 4 days we were into the dark room, no food, no water,
And just sleeping.
just sleeping. We were so young, she did not take us to the hospital. I'm not talking anything negative about her. Even she was frustrated. She was just 25 when she lost her husband.
Husband.
So financial stability was not there, and she did not have had financial securities. And she was, she had 4 kids. Maybe she was thinking these girls are burden for me, liabilities for me. So maybe that was in her mind.
When did that change?
It did not change.
Oh.
It did not change.
So it continued like that. How about your schooling? Where did you go to school? How was your early childhood education, and how was your elementary, middle school, high school?
It was a small town. So there, we have a school called IBM.
IBM.
Yeah, it is Islamic Baitul Mal. That's a charitable trust
Okay.
kind of a school. So I used to go to that school. We did not had financial stability. So 8th, 9th, and 10th, I studied free of cost in that school. So it's a English medium school, but most of the kids, maximum kids, I can tell they were all Muslims kids. So not a quality education.
And all this while you were in Bangarpet only.
I was in Bangarpet till I completed my 10th. Then 11th and 12th I completed in government girls college, PU college. Then I was just 17 years old. My mom asked me whether you want to go for the government job, because my brother, he did not had interest to pursue in government. So I went for the government job. When I was 18, I got the job on compassionate grounds. That is called in Kannada Anukampada Adharad Mele. Yeah. So,
Anukampada Adharada mere.
yeah.
Okay. Your father's job, did
Job.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's called compassionate ground
Hmm.
job. So I got the job and I was into administration. So I thought this will change my life. So being into government, and I'll be getting the salary, because we were so poor. Nobody was earning at home. So I was the only breadwinner. So completely my home responsibility that came on my shoulders.
What was your brother doing? Your brother is elder to you, right?
My brother was elder, so he was right on that time. He was not doing anything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And your elder sister?
My elder, she got early marriage.
Oh, okay.
She was
Okay.
just 15 or 16. She got married.
And your twin sister?
Twin sister, she was studying.
Okay, okay. But
Yeah.
you took the responsibility and you were the one who said,
Yeah, the
I will take the
breadwinner.
job. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So completely it shifted the whole family responsibility that came on my shoulders. Then I was happy to take up the responsibility, because the kind of attitude always I used to see, though my home atmosphere was negative, but I had the feeling like, yes, I want to do it something. I can do it, because I did not had a single friend. Since my childhood, I was alone. I was alone going to the school, coming to the home alone. No friends at school, no friends near the home, neighbors, nobody. So I was just talking with God for everything. I used to had a conversation with God, like, why did you do it? What kind of situation you have given us, and what kind of a life you have given us. If I would have, if my father would have been alive, we would have at least uh, we were having good food, we were wearing good clothes, and till now I have a desire ladybird cycle.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
my neighbor, my friends, they used to come to the school with
On the cycle.
ladybird, yeah, a ladybird cycle. But I never revealed my mother that I have a desire of ladybird cycle. So it's remaining like that. Now I cannot go on cycle.
Why can't? I'm sure you can.
No, I need now private jet.
Oh man, private jet. Wow. Excellent. So such a very very difficult journey, all your childhood, and into youth. And at the age of 18, you were given a compassionate job in the Karnataka state
Road
road
transport
transport. And
corporation.
what was your job there? What was your job?
I was doing like I was looking after all this service records. So service record is the main record. It's like a soul of a employee. So I was looking after it. I was doing gratuity and all final settlements. And I do have a good quality, like grasping things at once. When whatever I see, I used to grasp it.
Grasp it.
Yeah.
But hopefully by that time, things would have changed for better. It would have been good because you had such a very, very hard childhood. Now you're doing a job, so things would have changed, and it would have been much in different color, right?
Unfortunately, not, because my seniors and all, they were used to they used to torture me a lot. And few of my colleagues, they were telling me, you are a Muslim, you're a terrorist, go to Pakistan. I was feeling very bad for that. I was deeply hurted on that time, and I did not react. Without reacting, I responded them. My response was, I took the revenge. The revenge was, later when I got an opportunity to represent my country in other countries, I represented my country proudly, and I have served my nation by uh, bagging the gold medals for our country, and hosting our great national flag in other countries. And I have showed this is the real patriotism. Sitting in one place and taunting someone, that's not called the responsibility, the citizen responsibility, the civic responsibility. So I have proved, I have responded them in this
The
way.
response was the revenge. My God,
Yeah.
mind blowing, mind blowing. So you made sure that Indian flag is hoisted in a different nation,
Yes.
and that's how you took the revenge on all those
Yes.
people
Yes.
who were against you.
Yes. So I used to always follow the great personalities like the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Sahab, our Mahatma Gandhi ji, Kiran Bedi ma'am, Mary Kom, and some sportive movies, positive movies like Dangal and all this. So from there, what I learned is from B.R. Ambedkar Sahab life is, people will humiliate you. So you need to see your situation where you are. When you are here, people will humiliate you. There you will feel the embarrassment. So you need to raise your standard. So that's what I did. I raised my standard, and as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Sahab did, like, he converted his anger into resolution. So that's how I did. I converted my anger into the resolution, and today I'm here.
Wow, wow. So after you joined the job, how long were you working in that job? When did you move from what you were to the weightlifter? When did that actually start in your life?
Yes, that's a good question. So, after my, when I was 20 to 23, I got married to a worst person in the world.
Hmm.
And he said he's a crime branch inspector. But after the marriage, I got to know he was nothing.
Oh, he said he was a crime branch
Branch
inspector,
inspector,
but
yeah.
then after marriage, you realized that he's nothing.
Yeah, I got to know the reality. He was nothing. So he used to come at morning 4 o'clock from discos and all that. He used to, torture me a lot that you don't look good, you are not beautiful. So except me, the whole world ladies he
Was
used to
beautiful
like.
for
Yeah.
him.
So he was doing like that. But my mom, she used to tell me like, you are into the society, you work for a government sector, so you have respect, full job respect, like you have earned reputation, so you need to be along with him. The blackmail, the mother, how
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
blackmail,
yeah, yeah.
they don't she always wanted me to be in a conservative mode, in a constant mode. And that's how I was listening her, and he was torturing me. He was harassing me like anything. He never used to think that I'm a human being.
You
Yeah.
didn't have the support from your in-laws, your mother-in-law,
Nobody. I did
father-in-law.
not had mm, an emotional support at all in my life. And I'm thankful for those situations. Because of that situation, that struggle, those battles, those wars, Those rivalries within dispute what was happening inside me. Because of that, I'm standing strong today. I'm really
Wow.
thankful. I'm grateful for God. Alhamdulillah.
Continue, please. The weightlifting. When did that enter your
Yeah,
life?
my then I was so depressed in life, and I gave birth to my boy. He's 11 years old now. So he was 5 kgs when I gave birth to my baby. Yeah,
Wow.
through C-section delivery.
Wow.
So even on that time, it was a tragedy. The C-section procedures, the surgery, which I have undergone. Even that was a tragedy because they gave me twice the regional anesthesia in my spinal cord.
Twice.
Twice. So it's very dangerous. So usually the patient will go into the coma, but I did not go. Yeah, I did not went. So from there again, my ex-husband, he was not along with me. He was with his friends roaming around.
At that time, when
At
you
that
were
time,
pregnant and when you were
when I was,
delivering a
yeah,
child.
yes,
Wow.
yeah. So
Fine.
you can understand, like I had so many things from my childhood. I had succumbed into dark. I had beat like so many suicide attempts, and no happiness at all. Like I don't have a good memory in my life, the childhood memory.
And after that C-section,
Uh,
now is when you have the world's only
yes,
lady who
yes,
is lifted 300 kilograms,
yes,
660 pounds weightlifting, and the world record champion
yes.
after that. Wow. When did
Then
that change?
after my C-section delivery, when my baby was like 7 8 months, I used to live in Kolar on that time. So there was no gym, nothing like that. So it was not so forward to the city. Then that small tiny gym, someone opened there. So I was going in my lunch break. I was skipping my lunch and I was going for to work out there to one to two.
So till the age of 18, till even
No,
till the
no.
time you
I was 24, 20, 24,
24 is
22,
when you
24, 25.
no
Yeah.
gym before that at
No
all.
gym, no gym. I was ninth standard when I started wearing burqa.
Oh.
Yeah.
What inspired you to go to the gym? Why gym?
I don't know. My twin sister, she was in Bangalore. She used to go to the gym. And I was feeling something very exciting about the gym. So when I entered into the gym first time, when I stepped in the gym, I felt yes, this is my life. This is my world. It was small gym. Now I used to work in such big gyms. But in those days, I used to work out in a small gym. But still, I was feeling yes, this is my world. This is the place where I can remove my depression. And every day I used to tell myself, I hate my life, I hate my life. And I was lifting weights. I did not know that how much I was lifting.
You
What
didn't
was
know how much you were lifting.
Yeah.
Wow. And why were you going in the lunch breaks? Why not in the regular time? Maybe evenings, early mornings.
No, the ladies' timing was 3 to 5 in afternoon. On that time, I used to be in my job.
Job. Okay, okay.
So I took the permission from the gym owner. So 1 to 2, I was going for my workout, skipping my lunch.
Skipping your lunch.
Yes, I did not have time to have lunch. So 1 to 2, I used to continuously work out for 1 hour, then go back to office work, then having lunch at 6 o'clock in the evening.
And your husband, he was okay with you doing that? Was he supporting you
He was
now?
coming. He was coming to the gym and he was harassing me there. Even there, he used to tell, "Get out of the gym. You're not supposed to work out. Being a Muslim, you have to feel shame." And for some reasons, the gym owner, he skipped the women timing.
He skipped it. Okay.
Yeah, he skipped it. I mean, there were he did not give an opportunity to work out for the women in the gym in later months, like after 1 month or 2 months. So what I did, I was going for the stadium. So this is very interesting. You have to listen to this.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so I was going to the stadium, wearing burqa, putting all the covering up face. And I used to go into the two wheeler. So there was a Muslim gang there sitting in the stadium. They used to come very early in the morning, like at the dusk time. They will go 2 3 rounds, like 400 meters. They used to run or walk, and they used to sit in one place, and they see all the other ladies and people around them. They chit chat and all. So I was very active on that time. I For 400 meters I used to walk, speed brisk walk. I could not run or I cannot jog there because it
You were
was
just
very
doing brisk
restricted.
walking
Yeah, brisk walking. Like 16 rounds I used to do it
of the stadium.
of the stadium, 400
This is in
meters,
Kolar.
16 laps. Yeah,
Okay, wow.
and everybody in the in the stadium, they were talking about me. This lady is so active, she don't stop at all. She comes, she work out, and she go immediately. She doesn't talk to anybody, and everybody was praising. So these people, they got hurted for that. Oh, she's a Muslim woman, and other all the Hindu people, they are talking, the other religion people, they're talking about this lady. So what they did was they asked all the ladies, Muslim ladies, to not to come to the stadium.
Oh no.
They asked us to walk outside the stadium. So
That's sad.
like at least like 20 ladies were coming. They all stopped, except me and some auntie, some old ladies. Except we two, we stopped. And one day I saw they my two wheeler, they damaged it.
What
Yeah,
did they do?
the front bonnet, that was completely was broken. And one day they all cut the seat, and one day the tire was puncture. But I did not stop going to the stadium.
To harass you, they did all of these
Yeah,
things.
they did
Wow.
all this. Then what I did, I was one day I was walking around, and they spitted, and I felt very very bad for that. Then they started using abusive words, and they were speaking very loudly, and they were saying she is she doesn't have shame. When we are asking her to not to come, she's a shameless creature, she's coming to the stadium. I felt so bad. Then what I did, I went in my lunch break on the same day, I went to the SP ma'am. So she was Divya Gopinath. Her name was Divya Gopinath. She is working now in Kerala. So she was not there. She was not present in her office. Additional SP was there. His name was Rakesh or Ranjit something. He said, "I'll send the beat police," but he failed to do so.
He did not
He
send
did
it.
not send. I
Okay.
was waiting for 3 days. He did not send any of the beat police there. Then what I did after 3 days, my patient broke, and I called immediately to Divya Gopinath ma'am, and I asked her, "Ma'am, where it is?" I gave my introduction, and I asked her, "In which book it is written that only men needs health? Women doesn't need health. Just tell me, ma'am. So when all these injustices are happening, that too in your district it is happening, you need to take action." She said, "How did you got my number?" I said, "I got your number through Google." Then she said, "You'll immediately after my call, you'll be getting a call from Circle Inspector Pradeep. You need to answer." I said, "Yes, sir." Then immediately after 5 minutes, I got a call. Then Pradeep, the circle inspector, he said, "Tomorrow at what time you're going, ma'am?" I said, 6 o'clock I'll be there. Because every day I used to get up at 3:30 for Brahma Murta. Then I read Namaz, I read Quran. Then I go to at 5:30 or 6 o'clock. Even today I'll be in the gym. Every day I used to be in the gym at 5:30 or 6. So that's my usual timing. So at 6 o'clock, I was in the ground in the stadium. Surprisingly, what I saw was 20 policemen in plain dress. They were all walking.
Oh, in Mufti, they were walking.
Yeah, they were walking.
Wow.
The one more, the most surprising thing and the most unusual thing what I saw is two Hindu constable ladies. They were wearing burqa and they were playing cricket.
Two Hindu lady constables were wearing
Wearing burqa,
burqa and they were playing cricket.
playing cricket.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. This is
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Keep going.
And those two girls, they sat beside the gang, those the people who were taunting, the harassing. They sat beside them. They were chit chatting and they were playing cricket around. They were playing football with the guys. But that's a small place, and everybody knew who's the policeman. And they've seen their faces. They got to know the people who were asking me not to come to the stadium, they stopped. They vanished
Immediately.
immediately.
Okay, they knew that police is
Yeah,
here. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So they got to know they're gonna arrest her. I have given the
Complaint.
complaint. So even now, till now, you can go and check the Muslim ladies or the other ladies. Nobody's harassing. Everybody is coming happily. They are roaming around. They are doing workout. They are running, and they are looking after their health.
And
And
all because of one phone call, one initiative from your side that
that's
you complained.
one gut,
What?
one gut, one grit, one perseverance, and that kind of courage I had, to change the system, to change the motives of people, bad intentional people. So from my one step today, this kind of resolution happened. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then after that, after is that when you went into weightlifting?
No, after that also I was very much depressed, and he at home, when he got to know this has happened, then he made me stop going to the
To the
stadium.
stadium?
Yes.
Oh
Then
no.
I was like, for 2 years I did not do anything. I was working out at home. I had a small tiny home, so I used to work out at home. I was mad for workout. I did not had any equipment, nothing. I used to with my body.
Where is this workout thing coming into you? Uh, uh, how you didn't want to be a wrestler, you didn't want to be a bodybuilder.
I did
What?
not knew it. What is wrestling? What is bodybuilding? What is weightlifting? What is nutrition? What is health? And what is iron kind of equipments we have at the gym, and how it works? What is body parts? What is internal body parts? I did not knew anything.
Anybody from your family who were bodybuilders or had wrestling background? Because there should be something, right? Some.
My father used to be a wrestler, but I was very young. I was unfortunately did not see anything about him.
But he used to be a wrestler.
He used to be a wrestler. Then he
Oh.
then he had been for army. Then from army he came back. Then he went for the KSRTC job. So my one of my teacher used to call me Palwan ki beti.
Pailwan ki beti. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you have that. You have that in you. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I do have in my blood. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Excellent,
So
excellent.
nobody told me that you can go in this way. There were nobody in our life to tell this is the right path, this is the wrong path. You need to study well. You'll become something in life, or this is the sports. The sports we that's it was very far. It was like we were in Bangarpet to America. It was sports like it was like that.
And when I'm still waiting, when did you get into bodybuilding? I mean, weightlifting
Yeah. So um and I used to work out. Okay,
at
so
home.
I was working out crazily. Then again, the other gym opened in the same city. Then I went to the gym. He was stopping me. Though he was stopping me, I said, "You don't stop me, or else what I'm gonna do it, or else I'll go and complain regarding you to the Gopinath ma'am."
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so then later he did not stop me, and he was engaged with some other girls. I was engaged here, so it was easy for him to chit chat with the girls. So what I did, I went to the gym. So it was bigger than that, the older gym. So I was doing 120 kilos deadlift at that time. I did not know that this is 120 kilos.
You were just lifting
I
it.
was just
You
lifting,
didn't even
just doing
realize that
like
you were
that.
lifting 120
Yes,
kgs.
yes.
Wow.
I was doing like 120 kg squat. I used to do it. I don't know what is techniques. I did not know, like, it may get injured. My body parts may get injured. I did not thought anything. I was just doing madly.
And nothing bad also happened.
Nothing bad happened.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. So God was along with me. He was looking after me. He even now he's protecting me. Okay. So I believe a lot in God and God's miracle. And when I stood in my life that no, my life exists and I have to do it something for my great nation. I want to contribute for my country. And then how miracles started happening in my life. I'll tell you one more thing. When we were in Bangarpet, so from Bangarpet to Bangalore, it took me 15 years to see Bangalore.
From Bangarpet to
to
see
Bangalore.
Bangalore, it took you 15 years.
15 years. I was in 10th standard when I saw
Bangalore for the first
Bangalore
time.
for the first time I saw. So after that, when I took my own responsibility of my life, when I believed in myself, then how I'm roaming around the world and seeing the world. I used to see places Australia and all in the TV and in the papers, and US, obviously
Yeah.
America. America was like a dreamland. And today I'm here. I got an invitation from Harvard University to deliver
Wow.
a speech there. So I was an esteemed speaker at Harvard
At
University.
Howard? Wow.
Yes, and
Congratulations.
thank you so much. And I got a Global Icon Award there. Yeah.
A Global Icon Award.
Yes, yes.
Wow, incredible, incredible. So at that time you were 24, around 24.
Yeah,
You had
24,
you already had
25.
given birth to a child,
Yes, yes, I was
and then
24.
you went into practicing, and then you didn't realize that you were lifting heavy
Weights.
weights without
Yes,
even knowledge.
yes.
And then that's when you moved up and started practicing big time. What was
Practicing,
your first?
practicing.
Which was your first competition?
It was 2016 district level. That was in Kolar.
Kolar district
Yeah, I
level.
was I was old, and they were all they were 18 years old kids. So they were young blood, but I got gold medal there. I was so happy. I was like, oh man, I can do it. It was like an Olympic medal for me when I won district level medal. Yes.
But having a C-section, they say you're not supposed to lift weights and all after a C-section. How did you manage that piece?
So because of that, nowadays C-section have become business, like a business in all hospitals. You know that. So normal delivery, it is not a normal process now.
Not a normal
Normal
process
process
now.
now,
Okay, they
yeah.
all recommend only
Yeah,
C-section.
now the C-section has become very easy, and normal delivery they made it
Become
very complicated.
complicated. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So the ladies who undergo this major surgery, they think that after undergoing this surgery, they feel like disabled. They feel so depressed. They don't feel any more energetic, and they feel they are not supposed to indulge into physical activities now.
Mhm.
But to break the stereotype thinking, what I did, I have lifted 300 kg, that is squat and deadlift. So I have lifted 300 kgs, and I have showed the world, just to inspire the women who undergo this major surgery, that every woman can lead her life normally,
Normally
physically indulge into any sportive activities as
after a
well
C-section.
after C-section.
Wow.
Yes, this is for a social cause. It was not for myself, it was a social cause, because it's all about giving. I think like universe. What universe do is universe have a one rule, that giving. Universe always gives. It doesn't take back. So what I have is, I have love and compassion to give to the people. So so after seeing, after undergoing all this struggle, this obstacle, this avalanches, the storms, the hurdles, you can name anything, I have seen everything. So every single second of my life was a battle for me. So after this, my heart is like wax now. It's like ice, I can tell you. So it's full of love and compassion. That's all I have to give
Wow.
to the people. I see as a human being, as a human being, as a good human. I believe in humanity. I don't see their caste, religion, their I don't see anything. Their nature, their tendency. That I doesn't see anything. I see human being on a humanity grounds. I help it. I forget it.
Incredible, incredible story. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking to Khudsiya Naseer, also known as Khushi, here at Passion Fruit. Let's move on. When you got that first gold medal at the district level, what was your feeling? How did you feel?
I was like, on that night, I did not got the
Sleep?
sleep. Yeah. I did not go to sleep. I saw this medal. Yeah, I got the medal. Wow. On that time, I felt like I'm getting goosebumps when I'm telling you this. On the time, I felt like, and the people started speaking so much for that in Kolar.
Positive?
Negative.
Negative?
Yes.
After you got a gold medal at
Yes.
district level?
Yes.
Oh my God.
They used to speak so bad about me that she went to the sports competition. Being a Muslim, she went to the competition. See, this is all social concerns. And one day, what happened? They announced in masjid. Literally, they announced in masjid that so and so girls are going to the gym. So going to the gym is strictly prohibited in Islam, and they're not, so no women are supposed to go to the
They
gym.
announced in the masjid.
Masjid. So many people, they came near my home to fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
And your husband, did he protect you?
Nobody protected my mom. They came near my mom's house. She was so again, she was so depressed, and she asked me not to go to the gym, but I did not stop. I said,
This is after the district award, a district
at
gold
least,
medal.
yeah. I
Oh
got
my
selected for the
God.
state level.
You got
So
selected for the state
state
level.
level, yeah.
And then this thing happened.
Then this thing happened. So after that, I went to the state level. And one day, what happened? So, when you're not meant to be in that place, when you're not supposed to be in that place, when God wants to take you for the next level, He'll create some bad things. God will create some bad things to not to be in that place. You need to shift,
Shift. Okay. Okay.
to
Tell us
shift your
about that.
mindset, to upgrade you, to make you more productive than where you are now. So one day, what happened? My son, mm, he claimed on a gate, and the gate arrow was struck here, and this completely it was open. My
To your son.
Yeah,
What
my
was his
son.
age at that time?
He was 6 at that time.
Wow. So
He
he
was
climbed on a
6.
gate and then that
Yes,
sharp object just.
shot. Yeah, arrow. It was stuck here, and he tried to get down, and it was all open. And completely, his I was able to see everything which was inside his, in neck. So he was shouting very badly, and I asked him, what has happened to you? Then he came and stood in front of me, and I started screaming. I did not had an idea like what has happened. Then immediately his father, he took him to the hospital. The friend guy, friend neighbor home guy, and his father, they both took him to the hospital. Then doctor saw him. Then doctor came and he tapped on my back, and he said, "You have done some good karma. That's why."
Your
So
son is safe.
yeah, son is safe, and not a single nerves has been damaged. So he got the stitches there, and that, the most bad part of that was his father. My son's father used to tell everybody, see, her mom, she have, cut it. She have put a blade on his own son
That
neck.
was your husband's words.
Yes.
Man.
So that was done by his mother, because she doesn't want my son to live, and my son got, he's so little, that embedded in his mind. So
But that registered in his mind.
yes, yes. So
That's
there was
so
nobody
worst.
to see my pain, or there was nobody to uh, at least understand my feelings, my emotions. No, not my mom, my family member. Nobody was there. And this was all happening, and I did not share it with anybody. And at the simultaneously at that time, my immediate boss at office, he started commenting on my body and all that. So I said, you're not supposed to do this, sir, or else I'll complain to commissioner. When I went to my commissioner, he said, so you being an administrative assistant, you're not supposed to come to my chamber. Then in a gym, I used to train some district judge and his wife. I was so deeply hurted, and I told the judge that this person is doing like that, and unnecessary he is imposing reports on me. So that's damaging my service. Sir, could you help me out with this? Then he called my commissioner. district judge called my commissioner, and he said, "You are not this your the subordinate, your officer. He is not supposed to harass a lady like this, and that is called sexual harassment. So I'll take action. I'll take an action on him. If this next time happens, it is happening within your premises. You need to take responsibility of this issue." Then he came, my commissioner came, and he did not ask me that why did you went and told to complain to district judge. You would have come and told me. He did not ask me. Instead, he came to my boss and he said, ನೋಡ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ತೆಗ್ದಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು.
Oh,
Then my relationship was on rocks. I had seen my childhood like that. I was a domestic violence fighter. I don't call myself as victim. I call myself a fighter.
as a fighter. Okay.
Yes. No women should play the victim card, as per me. No women in the world. So then my boss, what he did, and I was looking after like at least four people compilation. I was looking single pizza. I was handling single person. I was handling four compilation. I was looking after. So I was into accident department. Then the paper called the job card, which the driver used to damage the bus. When they bring back the bus, so mechanics will, they will fill that form called job card.
Job card. Okay.
Yeah, so that will be in that it is quoted material cost, labor cost, overhead charges
To repair that damage.
to
is it?
repair that damage and to recover from the driver, the concerned driver.
Oh, that has to be recovered from the
From
driver.
driver.
Okay. Okay.
So that 22 lakhs of the job cards cost was pending on my table.
That was supposed to be recovered from those drivers.
Driver.
Okay.
So that is not loss. That would have been, recovered.
Recovered.
Yeah, but I was doing the other urgent job, which was prior to this. What the same my boss, my superior boss told me to keep this pending and do it the other passes job. So I was doing that job. So some unprecedented circular had come for to issue the passes for the retired employees' wives.
Okay. Okay.
So I used to work on that because when I was going for the office at 10 o'clock morning, 50 families, that is 100 people used to wait me.
So that's why you had to
employees.
prioritize this job
Yes.
over the other job.
The other
Okay.
jobs. So he asked me to keep it pending, so you can do it this. But he took advantage of that. So he created report. My boss created report on that.
And what was the report saying?
The report said like I have I have made loss to the department 22 lakhs.
So you created that loss to the department of 22
2
lakhs, which is of no fault of yours
No,
at
no fault.
all.
Yeah, that was pending. That would have been recovered from the drivers.
Wow.
Yes.
Just because you did that,
Yes, he was supposed to take revenge like this. I went and I told him he was on the same time my mom got a operation of kidney operation, so she was into hospital. My son was like this. My the relationship was on rocks, and I was not able to go to the gym on that time, and financial condition was not good on the time, and I had everything in my mind. So bad situation, all completely emotionally damaged, financially damaged, and but what the only thing I had was hope on God. I was not believing in myself also. I was just, let me see what God will do. Like, God, you give me strength to see all this, to face all this. I was not asking God to stop this. I was asking God to give me strength to face this.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Imagine financial burden, physical burden, emotional burden. Everything in your life is like you're put in a microwave oven and it's just heating up
Yes.
every time.
Yes, and on the office, no colleague was there to support me. No officer there was to support me. I was so honest. I was so honest. I'm so helpful in nature. And my colleagues who were sitting beside me, my lady colleagues, they used to ask me, ದೇವ್ರು ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ಗೆ.
ಅಂತ ಜನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
So people was asking me like that. God has not given you a single problem, right? You will have always smiling face. So that courage I had, that thing I had, that though inside a storm was going on inside me, but outside to the world, I was showing that I'm kind, I'm a good person, and I'm very open to help to anybody. And many people, they were employees, my father friends, they used to come, they used to search me, and they'd come to me that they're having hope that I will help them. I used to do it, though it was not my table job, it was not my the premises job, but I used to go to the others, I was asking them help, and I was making sure the work was
Their
done.
work was done.
Yeah, free of cost.
Free of cost. When did all
Yes.
this change? When did God shower what he had to shower on you? When did that happen? Did that miracle happen?
So God always tests you.
Test you. Okay.
Test you. So when God is very stubborn, universe is very stubborn, the destiny is very stubborn. So you need to be more than that.
You need to be more stubborn than
Stubborn
them.
than
Okay.
that. So you, if you tell your sorrows, your pain to others, when you are revealing your things to others, then you are fail.
Okay.
Yes, you are fail. So you need to keep it within yourself and try to talk to God. Try to reveal everything to the universe. That's how you're putting emotions. That's how you are commanding to the universe that I need this. I need this. If you're telling to someone else, if you're revealing the pain and your thoughts, your dreams to others, then it doesn't make sense to the universe. So I
Understood.
used to get up at 3 o'clock, the Brahma Murta, what everybody call it at that time, the spiritual time, that the divine time. I used to ask for the strength. I used to ask for the love and compassion from the universe. I used to ask. I never ask anything for me. I was, even now I ask, like, tell me, universe, how can I help people? How can I create a happy atmosphere in the people's life? How can I give life to the girls who are deprived by their passion, by education, by sports, by happiness? Tell me, how can I help them? You take work from me till I'm alive, till my last breath of my life. You need to extract work from me.
You yourself are in such a situation where you need help, and
Yes.
you are still thinking of how can I help another person.
Yes.
Hats off to you.
Yes. Even now, I don't ask anything like, God, I need this, I need that. I always ask every human being on the earth, you make a place, better place, peaceful place, and justice place, because we don't have justice on earth. We doesn't have. We don't get the equality what every person. Already, God have given the equality, but here,
But here it's not.
but
Okay.
here the human beings, they are not
They don't
ready
give it to
to
you.
give equality.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So how did the journey of lifting that 300 kgs, when did that happen?
So that after that, after my baby, this happened, and the report I was telling about the report.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boss submitted report to the commissioner. Then, sorry, then my commissioner, he gave that report to the administrative officer. And what the administrative officer did was, he was too angry on me, because he told my colleagues that she's so rude, she don't smile at me and she don't talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he received the report, what he did, in his room, he was from Bangalore, but he was in Kolar, posted in Kolar. In his room, he called the all reporters, newspapers reporters, and he did a plan. He gave money, and he said this has to be posted, this has to be published in newspapers.
Oh, the report?
Report. That was a confidential report. I'm a government employee,
So not
so that's
supposed
not
to.
supposed to come into the public. But he gave. So this
Why?
was
Because you were
all
not smiling
happening.
at you?
Yes.
Oh, you were
I
not
was not
smiling
smiling at
at
him.
him.
Yes.
My God. Go ahead, please.
So this was all going on in my life, and again a big storm, avalanches, a flood, I can tell you, or tsunami, I can tell you, came into my life. Then, after immediate that giving report, 19th November 2018, he submitted the report, and on 27th November 2018, it was published in all newspapers. It was published even in state newspapers. It was stating that I have made loss to the department of 22 lakhs. So when I came home on that day, and one day I was working out in the gym, and many newspaper reporters, they were calling me. Even they only have published it, and they're
They're
calling me.
calling you.
They're calling me innocently that I should not take any kind of action or something like that. Then they called me and said, I have sent you WhatsApp, just check. And one of my colleague, he said, hey, ಬೇಗ ನೋಡು ನಿನ್ನ ಫೋಟೋ ಸಮೇತ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಡಿ ಟಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ. So when I opened it, and it was like the earth cracked. I was like, I was so stunned. I was like, what should I do? I called immediately to uh, district judge, and I said, today I'm gonna do suicide, sir. Today it's my last day, so this has happened. So now I cannot show my face anywhere. So this has happened, and I'm not able to survive now. Already this is all happening in my life. Now I can't. Then when I came home after the gym, this fellow at home, he was like, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ದುಡ್ಡು ಎಲ್ಲಿ?
He's asking for
He's
the.
asking me, ಎಲ್ಲಿ 22 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು? And he's telling to my son, देख बेटे, your mother, she is a robber now.
He should have supported you, stood beside you, and fought against the public.
Now, in
But
front of public, he was showing that he's supporting me. But at home, he was torturing me like that. At home. Then judge called me. And before me going, our commissioner is sitting in his chamber. He is asking for his mercy for judge. He said, sir, Nandien Tapilla, sir, I did not do anything. I did not do anything, and I'm here to ask you sorry. And so nothing wrong she did. It was just pending. The work is pending. No loss has been happened to the department.
he's confessing there.
Confessing to the judge. He said, counter ಬರಬೇಕು. So counter report ಬರಬೇಕು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. So the report was half a page, and the counter was paragraph. Small paragraph.
Oh my God.
Yes, that I did not do anything. That's only pending work has to be done, and that should be recovered from the drivers. And that's not a loss for the department. So what he suggested me was, you have to go for the defamation case. Then I spent like 3.5 or 4 lakhs for the defamation case on that time. I borrowed money from the people, and then I took loan from my PF, and I
He filed a case.
filed a case against 5 people. And I came, and I was not able to sustain the torture at home. The baby was telling me, Mama, why did you rob money, Mama? He was asking me, my baby. So I immediately, I was, for 6 months I was on leave, and I went to I went to Bangalore, and I went for IS classes. I joined for the IS classes. Yeah, because in 2014, I wanted to do IS. On the time, my degree was BCom I completed, because only 12th class I had completed when I joined the job. Then later, I completed my BCom correspondence. And first year I did MBA, I did not had money for second year.
So you didn't complete that.
I did not complete the MBA. So and then in 2018, to January 2019, I went for the classes, for the IS classes, and then I was selected for the national level. So first time I went for the Gujarat. Yes.
Oh wow, okay.
Then I went in February. I was in Gujarat. So I baggaged there 3 gold medals in javelin throw, in weightlifting, and one more in shot put.
So you also do javelin throw and shot put,
Shot put, yes.
other than weightlifting.
Weightlifting,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Yeah, now
Okay.
I don't do it.
Oh, you don't do it
No,
anymore.
I don't do
Okay.
it anymore. So international level, it's very tough. Here I did it. So I bagged 3 gold medals there. So on and in 2014 when I wanted to do IAS, I planned for the weekend classes. I paid 60,000 for the classes, and only one class I attended. And when I came back home, the material was completely turned into ashes.
They lit fire on it.
Yeah, he
Your husband.
yes. So that dream was there for me. And when I joined KSRTC job, on that time I wanted to do BBM because blazer was there. Girls were wearing
Wearing blazers
blazer,
for
green color blazers for BBM.
BBM.
So I had that desire also. So that's why I wear this blazer everywhere I go now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's your responsibility. When you have desire, you need to fulfill it, right?
Very true.
First you need to deserve, then you need to desire.
Desire.
First I had desire, but I did not deserve on that time. Now I deserve. I'm desiring now.
Very good. Yeah. That should be a punchline.
Yeah. So after that, I had been for the IS classes, but unfortunately, and I got transferred to Bangalore after 6 months.
KSRTC.
KSRT
Okay.
central office for the state headquarters. I got it. Like without no efforts, I went to the minister, transport minister, and I just gave one single application, and it happened. And time started from there. So when I bagged 3 gold medals, then I thought, no, it's my life. Now I should not give my remote control to anybody. Now I have to take charge of my life. I have to take control of my life.
That's a brilliant sentence. I should not give my remote control to anybody. Wow.
Yes.
Man, okay. Keep going.
Yes. So that's how I took responsibility of my life. Then I was selected for Japan for World Championship. On 19th November 2018, my immediate boss, he gave a report to the commissioner. So by the next year, by the same time, on 19th November 2019, our managing director, our IS officer, he felicitated me in his chamber.
Within 1 year.
Within 1 year.
You turned the table upside down. Oh my God. Okay.
And when I went to the central office, they all used to see me like this, like I'm a robber, and though it was like I have come from jail. They used to see me like that, but I used to laugh. When they were grouping up, and they were showing fingers on me, and they were talking, I was like, have patience, you'll get good time. My heart was telling me, my heart used to console me, my soul used to console me that yes, you'll get a good time. Wait for a good time. Now it's their time to talk. So that's how in Dangal they say in the song, कर दिखाने का मौका जब भी किस्मत देती है. So you need to listen to that song.
I will.
Yeah. So that song, I love it, the Dangal song. So people will talk now. You have to shut your mouth now, but you'll get your time to talk,
To show.
to show the world. So that's how it happened in my life. So after that, I was so depressed because of my baby, because I used to go Sundays to see my baby. So later, what he did, he immediately, completely, he stopped, meeting my baby. Yeah, he did
He
not
didn't let you meet your baby.
Yeah, he did not let my baby
So
to
they were
meet me.
still in Bangarpet and you were in
Kolar.
Oh, they were in Kolar and you were in Bangalore.
Yes.
And you were going on weekends and they would
Yes.
not let you
Yeah.
meet your
Then
child.
he got second marriage.
When he was married to you, you got second marriage.
He got second marriage. Then again he got third marriage as well in conventional hall.
Wow.
Yes. So now this world is not for the honest people. The world is for bad people. And people, they have trust on bad people itself.
They don't trust good people.
They don't trust good people.
Tell me about Japan.
So I was selected for the Japan. I was not meeting my baby. He was not letting me to meet my baby, and then I got rheumatoid arthritis, autoimmune disease. Whenever I used to open my eyes at 2 o'clock, I was literally finding myself tears in my eyes. So I was so stressed. I was in so stressed, so depressed that I got autoimmune disease. I was selected for the world championship. I wanted to go to the Japan, and unfortunately, COVID started. But rheumatoid arthritis is so dangerous. It's like cancer. So that is, you don't have any medicine in the world to cure that disease. So many people, even now, kids are facing this rheumatoid arthritis disease. Yeah, so it is deadly. And what happens in that is, that starts from the small bones. That this will get struck. This will get jammed. But for me, fortunately or unfortunately, both the knees were jammed.
Knees were jammed.
Yeah, both the knees it was not working at all, and it the and huge pain. I cannot tell you. I was not able to move 1 inch.
And you were in Bangalore at that
I
time.
was in Bangalore. I was alone. There was nobody. Like 3 days, I was in. I used to be in home, locked up. No food. I was not able to get up. When I went to the doctor, doctor was charging for one setting. He was charging me 10,000, and he used to remove some dirty fluid from my knee. That was very dangerous, and it was so painful procedure. So Manipal, later on I found Abhishek Patil, Manipal doctor. He was not charging me anything when he got to know that I'm an athlete. Then he said you need to take steroid injection in your knees. So steroid injection that cost 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh on that time. So it was lasting only for 4 to 6 months, 4 to 5 months.
Those steroid injections.
Steroids injection. Then again I need to inject.
Hmm.
So I said no, I cannot bear so much of cost. So my department, they don't give medical reimbursement as well that much. They give only 25, 35%. So what I did was, again at Brahma Murta, that timing, I started visualizing myself. I started visualizing myself as if I'm very healthy. I have gone to the competition. I have baggage medal. That too without pain, in pain free.
So you were visualizing
I
as
was
if you've already.
manifesting. I was manifesting. I started manifesting. And when I was manifesting, the surprising thing what happened to me was I used to see things what is there in my subconscious mind. Then I started clearing up. Like the tiny, tiny things of my childhood, I did not remember at all. I was very little when my father passed away. I remembered that moment. That came into my mind. I was wearing yellow shoe when my father passed away. I was in Kolar. Then my auntie, she made me to wear some yellow color shoe, the fairy kind of shoe. And in bus, my aunties were all crying. They were crying very loudly. I saw all
You
that.
remembered all
I
those.
remembered all that. Then I saw many things, and I saw the newspaper thing, and what the fellow he did me, like within marriage of first year of marriage, he took, I had 25 lakh rupees. He took everything, jewelry. I was bankrupt. Everything I do remembered everything. Then I did not had single 1 rupee to buy egg. So he brought me to that stage. I remembered that he took my ATM card. He used to keep my ATM card. He used to draw my salary. I remembered everything, what my mom did, what my family did, and what the other people did. I used to see everything. I was listening to the music, and I connected to my subconscious mind. Then what in what position I was, I used to see that. Then the most unprecedented thing happened was I started seeing my future.
Future.
Yes, I connected to my subconscious mind, and that's how universe answered me. And on that time in 2019, I saw that Amir Khan is directing my movie, and now next year it is going to happen. because he have already liked my content, and Dangal 2 will be my biopic, inshallah.
Wow. Dangal 2
Yes,
is going to be your biopic.
yes,
Amir Khan's film.
yes. Amir Khan is going to direct.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
And you knew about this years ago.
Years ago, 2019, I saw, literally, I saw that this gonna happen, and in future, whatever I'm gonna do, I've already seen it. I've seen it. And I'll tell you one more thing. Before coming to US, I told my twin sister, I was in Dubai. I told my sister that, see, formally education have been, that's only 12th I have completed formal education, but I will stand in Harvard University and I'll deliver speech.
And that is going to happen. That has already
It
happened.
happened. It was like 1.5 months before. I told my twin sister.
How was the reception? Okay, let's come to Howard a little later. So, 300 kgs. We are still getting there, right?
Mhm.
Go ahead with that part.
So, okay, so later, I already cured this rheumatoid arthritis.
Arthritis.
On that time, I met my coach. He is Muhammad Aman. Now he's my husband. So we
Oh,
got married.
you divorced your.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So now he is my husband, my coach. He's younger to me. So so it like for 1 year he trained me. He did first thing, one day he came to me and he asked me like, what do you want to do in your life? Why you are lifting so much heavy weights? I've never seen a lady lifting so heavy weights. I said, I have been selected for international competition, but due to this disease, I do still have pain. I said. Then he every day he started calling me, and he got to know he is very wisely thinker, and he got to know like how to cure. He what he did was he was calling me every day, and he started to ask me questions. He's asking me to reveal everything whatever I do had. I did not reveal a single thing for a single situation, a single tragedy of my life to anybody. Then I started speaking about myself. I
To
was
him.
taking like months together. I was talking to him. I was telling this happened, this happened, this happened. I was crying. I was telling, crying. I was telling, and he apart from that he applied few of the other remedies on me to to come out of the depression. Then after 1 year I was okay. I was like, whatever I was doing lifting weights earlier, I used to lift double than that.
Oh,
Yes.
and he was still your coach.
Yes. So
Wow.
we planned. I said, I told him, see, I'm gonna do something in life which is no women have done it in life. I don't know. I'm getting many times this kind of thought. Then one day I got this thought. So let me check the heaviest weightlifting by Cesarian section, and no record was there. I searched for 1 week and I said, yeah, I got it. So we have to go do this. Then we planned, we both sat together, he planned my diet and everything, nutrition, everything. And we did it on December 2022. The
December
record was
2022, you broke the
2022.
record.
Yes,
Or
and
that you created the record.
yes. So after that, on May 2023, I went to South Korea. That was my first international competition. There, I have bagged 3 gold medals for India. I'm the first Muslim woman in India who have baggage medal for India. Any medal. So no Muslim women have baggaged medals.
Any medal.
Any medal for India in weightlifting. So after that, I'd been to Greece. So I baggage silver medal there. That was World Championship. And again in this year in Commonwealth Masters Weightlifting Championship in Australia, a baggage gold medal. This year June.
This year, June.
June, yeah.
Wow.
So this year, after so many years, Karnataka government, or Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Sri Sidramaya ji, he supported me. He sponsored me for this Australia event.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do you get good support from the entire Indian community and government? Because, weightlifting, is not a very, 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 very popular sport, but it is a good sport, right? So
Yeah,
are you
it is the
getting that
toughest
support?
sports in the world.
Toughest sport, yeah. Are you getting the good support now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you can check it out. But this time when I'd been to Australia, so they have uh, sponsored me for this entire trip.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
there for 10 days. That was all, we all enjoyed. It was good.
Excellent. So you said you've seen your future. So what is your future? What is your future looking like? You've done your Harvard, they invited you, you came and you spoke in front of hundreds of people in Harvard. And how was the response there?
I gave a small, tiny speech there because everybody on the global research platform, they were all, giving long, long speeches and all that. Then at the end, it was my speech, and I thought, let me give a powerful speech there, and I checked their energy level as I did. How's the Josh? And to many of the people, they dedicate, they doesn't know what is Josh, and they got to know. Then the others were screaming, they got to know. And I gave my introduction. I did not spoke about the weightlifting much, but I spoke about the women who suffering around the world, and the girl child the girl childs, who are deprived by their education, happiness. And I spoke how to help them, how to motivate them, how to inspire them, and how to give them light in their life, to come up in their life, and to come in the mainstreams of politically, socially, economically. Okay, so to be in the front line and to work there. And every woman should have two weapons in life: one is education and one is sports. So I gave them this message, and I told them to know we need to make a better place, peaceful place and mindful place, the world,
The
to
world.
live for the human being on humanity grounds. We need to hold each other hands, and we need to help each other to grow up in life. It's not about the individual personality happiness, or individual personality success. It's about everybody
Together.
together.
And what the response was?
And when I ended my speech, when I came back, everybody were, they were shaking hands. And when I came out, they all were taking photographs along with me. And the mayor from London, they had been, the two mayors, they had been from London. The Boston mayor was there. They were all, they gave their cards, they gave their contact numbers just to contact. And you have a really great personality. They
Wow.
appreciated. Yeah. And never thought,
Bangarpet Kolar to Howard.
yeah, never thought that being an orphan to a world champion, and from Bangarpet to Boston.
Oh, Bangarpet to Boston.
Boston.
That can be the title. Bangarpet to
To
Boston.
Boston,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. What next? Kushi, what next?
Next is I already had a meeting with UAE president.
UAE president.
President office, not with president.
Okay, president's
Yes,
office. Okay.
president's office. So I'm gonna pull the aeroplane. Pull
You're
the
going to be
triple
pulling an
seven.
aeroplane.
Yeah, 777 Boeing aeroplane. I'll be pulling next year, inshallah. So I'm on practice.
Lifting is this way and pulling is this
Then
way.
again, I'll be the first woman in the world to hold this Guinness World Record. And
Wow.
world media will be present there, and you'll be watching me on BBC Sports and US, everywhere you can watch me, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So that's how my thinking, I'm a visionary leader, I can tell you, because a leader is when a person, he doesn't think about himself. He thinks about the uplifting of the society, upliftment of the betterment of the society. So that's how I think. So I call myself as the visionary leader.
Visionary leader.
Yeah.
Visionary. So tell me about this. To pull an aeroplane, like it's this side energy, this side force. How are you practicing that? How do you get to practice such a?
Now I'm practicing on a slider which doesn't have any wheels, nothing. But fortunately, plane has the nose gear,
Hmm.
and for a rope will be tied, in front side, and back side the plane will be there. The plane will be attached to my back and my shoulders through wires, and I'll be pulling the uh, rope, and
Oh, you're gonna pull a rope
yeah,
like
you
this?
like this, and plane will be behind me.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
so that's very risky for the lower back and my knees. That's very dangerous, but still, khatron ke khiladi.
Khatron ki khiladi. I mean, just imagine there's a rope in front of you. You're pulling the rope, and along with you is coming the
Aeroplane,
aircraft.
yeah.
And you are such an inspiration, I'm telling
Thank you
you. You are
so much,
such an
Anantore.
inspiration.
Thank you so much.
Everybody, I want everybody to listen to this podcast, to view this interview, and I'm sure a lot of people can benefit. All the girls who go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt. I did not completed the newspaper one. And actually, what happened? The I filed a defamation case on five of
Uh-huh.
the officers, in which four people they automatically died.
What?
Yes, and the four people, and I did not even speak a word in front of them. I never spoke like, why did you do this to me? I even did not ask this. I was just talking to a God. I was telling universe that, this injustice has happened with me. I need justice. I need justice. So every night when at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, when I opened my eyes, I saw literally tears in my eyes. So that has answered. And four of the people, for whom I filed the case, four people died. One was due to cancer, one was due to heart attack, the other was due to a heart attack, and one was due to accident or something. I don't know. Like four people died.
Wow. And that's a different angle.
Yes. So yes, God is watching everything. Even we are inhaling and exhaling. Even that accountability God has. We need to be very careful in our life. Very careful. It's not about materialistic world. It's something beyond that. There is a curtain. So we need to see beyond the curtain. If you want to see the beyond the curtain, you need to be a honest person. You need to listen to your voice of conscience. You need to connect to the universe, and you should never ever try to betray any person.
Very well said. As I said, you are truly an inspiration.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
Thank you very much for spending this time with us. Thanks to Saravana for setting this entire setup. Saravana, thank you very much. Thanks to Aravind, who has been there with you every day in this entire visit. Thanks to you for coming and sharing your journey with us. I don't want to call it a story, but it's a journey.
Yes.
I want you to leave us some last comments, and I want you to see the camera and talk to the camera and say, kids or girls, this is what it is.
Girls, never follow the crowd. Believe in yourself, have faith in God, and try to, spend the time alone. Try to understand what is within you, what kind of strength you have, and what kind of a power you have. So every girl has some special powers which God has embedded within yourself. So try to understand it, try to find out, and everybody try to light up in others' lives as well. It's not about only your life. Try to help others. You see your neighbors, you see your friends in the classes. So if ever someone is in a needy condition, try to help them, so that God will help you always. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for spending this time and sharing with us your journey.
Thank you so much. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ.